Hello friends. In this video I will discuss about the problem Tower of Hanoi. So before coding I'll tell you the story behind this Tower of Hanoi. So in 100 decades ago there was a temple, and at the front of that temple there are stones in such a way that higher disc or higher stone should be on the bottom and the lower disc should be on the upper face. Likewise that pyramid will form. And when their discs are in random fashion in these three towers, so three places, and when we place them in such a manner that pyramid will form, the problem is solved. And there is also a saying that when this will come into the pyramid, the world ends. So that's the saying also. So but the problem is that the rules are only one disc move at a time. Second rule is that no larger disk above smaller disk, and the last one is only top disk of tower can be moved. So this somehow I draw the tower A, tower B, tower C. So as you see on the screen there are three towers and three disks, and the topmost disk is lower in size, shape and width, so this can be only moved. Another higher disk which are on the bottom. So one at a time we can move the disk, and our target is we have to shift those tower A disk from A to tower C via B. So this is the problem statement. So let's begin with code. So in this case, we can't solve this problem iteratively by using while and for loop. We have to go with through the recursive calls, because if we go through a basic knife solution then it's take hell lot of time. So that's why I start with recursive call. I'll tell you how I did it. So Tower of Hanoi. So there are four parameters. First parameter n, which indicates number of stones or number of disk, whatever you want to see. Second and third and fourth parameter is the number of towers. We selected only three towers as per the problem, and disk can be varied. Disk, we can take any number of disks. So first we have to call that n to satisfy, means there should be one disk. If we want to solve the problem, there should be one disk. So that's why I take here condition n greater than 0. At least one disk should be there, so that we can move the disk from tower A to tower C. So there is a recursive call, and we have to go to the n minus 1 disk, because if there are three disks we have to first solve two disks, and to solve two disks we have to solve one disk. So we have to uh, break our problem in small chunks, and that's why we called this at a recursive solution. That's why I take here n minus 1, because in calling function, in the function Tower of Hanoi, I take n as my parameter first, where I take the number of disk as 3, 4 or whatever. But after solving by recursive call we have to break this problem into solve small problems. For example, if there are three disks, we have to first think about one disk at a time, that how should I place my above disk or upper one disk in a such a way that my lower two disk easily movable into the C tower. So that's how I should think, and that's the logic. So we have to move the first guess from A to C, A to C, A to B via C. So that is the code here. So we have to move disk A, disk upper disk, which is a smaller disk, this disk, from tower A to tower B via tower C. and we have to print that move disk from move disk n from A to C. And again one recursive call. Here again we take n minus 1 because we have to think about if there are three plates, we have to think about first two plates, and to think about first second two plates we have to think about one plate, how that one plate we should move into the tower C without disturbing the rules which are given above. The rules are as shown in the screen. So in this case we have to move our disk from B to C via A, and that's it. This is code. So let's check out the code. So int A B C and Tower of Hanoi. Let's take first three disks and just check out how many time it requires to move this three disks from tower A to tower C. Then 1, 2 and 3. These are number of rods. Just wait for the output. So as you see on the screen, move disk 1 from 1 to 3, move disk 2 from 1 to 2, move disk 1 from 3 to 2, and then move disk 3 from 1 to 3, move disk 1 from 2 to 1. Likewise, we have to uh, move the disk by considering these three rules. Only one disk move at a time, no larger disk above smaller disk, only top disk of tower can be moved. So this is a very simple code, recursive code. That's it. Thank you for all. Stay blessed.